Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be upcycling this dress into this Fashion Nova inspired two-piece. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you how it fits on me. And I really love the detail on the top, but it's a little too much for me. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the top off from the bottom of the dress. And I'm gonna turn it into a two-piece. So I'm just using this red card here just to show me a straight line to cut. So as you can see, it wasn't really a straight line because my camera was where I'm supposed to stand, but I wanted you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. The bottom piece of the dress I'm gonna save for later, so this small triangle part I'm going to keep on the shirt, but I'm going to be taking off the rest of the I don't know what you call that, the embellishment there. So I'm just cutting off a portion of that. So this is what it should look like when that piece is all cut off, and I'm going to save that for later for the skirt. The next thing that I'm going to do is grab my iron-on letters, and I'm going to find the letters to write baby girl on there, because I've noticed some of the Fashion Nova outfits, they have baby girl on them, or I think it was honey or something like that, but I really like the baby girl saying. So these iron-on letters I just got from Walmart, and they were close to $4 for a good amount. So yeah, I would suggest to go there to get your iron-ons. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just using that red card to make sure that my lettering is straight. Now when I was ironing the letters on, it kind of shifted the letters, so at the end of the video you'll see how they are kind of slanted a little bit. But yeah, so what you're going to want to do is make sure that your shirt and your letters and everything are straight as possible. And yeah, so once I am done figuring out where I want my letters to be and making sure that they are straight, I am just going to grab my iron, and then I'm going to grab a thin sheet or a cloth or something, and I'm going to place that over my letters, and then I'm just going to put my iron over that and let it sit for about 30 seconds. So I'm just making sure that my letters are where I want them to be before I commit to ironing them on. So one last time, just making sure that my letters are straight, which in the end they weren't. Here I am just using my my cloth here and ironing on those letters. And then once I'm done this part, I am just going to flip the shirt to the back side, and then I'm going to iron on the back side as well, just to make sure that those letters are on there good and secure. So once I am done that, I am just going to move on to the next step, which is to add my elastic to the bottom of the shirt. So what I'm going to do is I am going to measure around my waist, like my under boob area. So here I am just measuring it, and I am not pulling on it yet because I want to make sure that it's not too tight. So here I am just pulling on it a little bit just so it'll stay where I want it to stay, but it won't be too tight, if you know what I mean. So here I am with the shirt, and I am making a casing at the bottom of the shirt for the elastic to go through. And it's pretty small because the elastic I'm using is pretty small. I don't remember the width of it, otherwise I would let you know what it is. So I had left a little hole so I can feed my elastic through. And what I'm going to do here is take 2 pins. With one of the safety pins, I'm going to pin it to the shirt, and then I'm going to take the other pin and pin it to the other side of the elastic, and I'm going to use that to feed through my hole. And with that other safety pin attached to the shirt, it'll help me not to lose that other side of the elastic. So once I am done that, I'm just going to sew my 2 ends there together, and then I'm just going to close off that hole that I made for the elastic to go through. And cut off any little threads that are hanging, and this is what the final top should look like. I am happy with the way it turned out. The next thing that I'm gonna do is start working on the skirt. So once I have the bottom skirt here, and I'm gonna do the same thing that I did to the bottom of the shirt, is I'm going to hem the raw edges of the skirt, and at the same time that I'm hemming it, I'm leaving a good amount of space so then I can fit my elastic through, and then that will be my my elastic waist for the skirt. So shortly here, I did it off camera, but I quickly measured around my waist again. I probably should have just done this at the same time that I did the first time, but it only took a couple seconds. So I cut off the piece that I needed, and I put it through the top part like I did the top. And here I am taking that that embellishment from the top of the shirt, and I'm gonna actually put it on the skirt, and this is gonna be my slit. So here I am pinning it to where I want it placed, and then I'm just gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna cut a slit up the middle, and then from there I am just gonna fold those in and then move my pins and then pin that down so then it is all together. And yeah, so I am just about done. So once I am done pinning all that together, I'm just gonna sew that all down and make sure that I sew around the edges and make sure that it's really tacked down good, so then it's not puckering or gonna be, you know, coming off or anything. So yeah, once I am done that, your outfit should be finished, and all that's left to do is try it on for you. And here are your 2 finished pieces. So the next clip, I'm just trying the outfit on for you. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. If you guys like my video, then please leave me a like and subscribe. And if you would like to see more of these this to that transformations, then let me know down below and I will definitely do more. Thanks for watching. Bye.